Alright. Are we working now? I think so. Yeah, we're working. We're working. Okay, cool. Good morning, everyone. Can I focus my camera? Hello, Scramblet B. Sorry for the flashbang. My camera's looking kind of funky. Boosh. I don't know. Oh, that looks like actually worse. Believe it or not. That's fine. That's good enough. That's fine. I just have a shitty camera. It's fine. Okay. Alem project breakdown stream. Now, radio ping, music ping, hot ping. Might as well ping everyone. I'm a menace. /twitch.tv/system_B. Awesome. Alem. Hi Lily. Hey Terry. Welcome. Alem on the wall. That's crazy, bro. How'd that get there? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm hanging out. 99 drawings of Alem on the wall. 99 drawings of Alem. Okay. Oh, hold on. That's not right. That's not right. FL Studio. Okay. I gotta ping people now. And then also start the event. Oh, it is happening. Okay, cool. You don't have to start it anymore. Add window capture device. No? Okay. Well, we're using this then. That's my Discord. That's my FL Studio. Hi, guys. Alem. Alem. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Katra. Hey, Dave. Alem time. It's Alem time. What is up, everyone? Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription, Tay. She says yub. Show the people real Alem circle. Oh, guys, do I have something for you, guys? Ah, ah, ah. Fuck. I'm fine. I'm not touching it anymore. Hey guys, Welcome to my stream. You can key with the beat I'm making? Was that? That's fucking awesome, actually. Hi. Hi. Clothes go crazy. Jumper, t-shirt, whatever it is. Thank you. It's like a sweater kind of thing. It's a cropped sweater. And then I have the, I don't know if you can see, I have the edgy pants. I have the fucking edgy Hot Topic pants. Bro, my mom said they were cool. My fucking mom said that my edgy Hot Topic pants were cool. Isn't that crazy? My fucking mom, dude. She's my goat. Okay, I'm gonna open up the first project file in preparation. Fallen Tower Rotting Wood has like 7, maybe 8 project files. Tower, which one is it? Tower 6. Tower 6.flp. Mob W, yeah. Stop texting my family group chat. Yeah. Why do you need that many? I think most of them were by accident. I think there's a shortcut. There's like Control S to save and then like Control Shift S or something to save a new version. And if I'm just in a project long enough, it's by chance that I'll eventually like hit the extra one and make another project file. It's gonna be recorded. Yes. I'll put some jump scare. Yes, it will be. But yeah, also I was also making different versions because I was trying different things. And also this was what I used for the Goop House or Goop Fest set. So I had a different version for that too. Good morning, Milo. Happy birthday, Milo. Everyone give a happy birthday to Milo in the chat. What the freak is up? Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Just know I listened to a set before Goop Fest. That's pretty true. Yeah, Form All Nighter just ended. I stayed up until like 4 a.m. and then I went to sleep for 3 hours, and then I got up at 7 a.m. to get on VC to make sure everything is good for our track, and then I went to sleep for another like hour and a half because I'm here, and I didn't realize that when I was planning when to do the Alem project breakdown stream, I didn't really fully consider that possibility. I got my coffee though. Let's fucking go. But yeah. Shout out to Bella for going to get food at 3 a.m. Bro, so Grant just finished like a fucking DJ set at 3 a.m. and he was like, I'm on my way home and I'm gonna pass by you. Do you want to like get food right now at 3 a.m. because you're the only person awake? And I'm like, fuck it, sure. We go to George Webb's, which is like the shittiest restaurant, but it's the only one that's open 24/7, okay? And we get there and we witness a man getting soft locked in real life. Bro hit an infinite dialogue with another guy. He could not escape. There was no escaping that dialogue. They were talking for like fucking 20 minutes. The guy like I think what happened was he bought a grilled cheese and then he couldn't pay for it. His like Google Pay wouldn't work and he just like was talking to him, trying to figure it out, and like basically try to get away with like not paying for like the $7 grilled cheese for like 20 minutes straight. We didn't even like we didn't even like properly like get the check. We just like left the money on the table because we're like, this dialogue is never ending. Like this guy is literally soft locked in real life. He's never getting out of this. We're just leaving. it was pretty awesome. So yeah, shout out to that guy for like, no, we paid. We paid. We just left. We left the money on the table. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Poor guy. Poor guy just fucking soft locked in real life. Anyway, $70 grilled cheese is crazy though, bro's valid. I mean, yeah, but like at 3 a.m. you have no other options. Like the only thing open is George Webb. What are the words on your computer tower? Okay, we have. So, okay, for context, for context, I got these set of magnets from a friend in college. They're like specifically like sexual innuendo things. There's a bunch of like words that sound sexual on it. So my goal has been to make phrases that don't sound sexual with them, which is actually kind of difficult. So we have explore downtown with me. It is full of love and stuff. We have let us wait, no, I'm saving that for the end. That's the best one. We have ICANN has tacos. Like that, like the one meme. We have pewter, like computer, like that's what this is the pewter. And then we have let us introduce Mr. Johnson Longfellow, a member most musty. That's my favorite one. ICANN has grilled cheese. Johnson, my boy. Literally, bro. Bro is so musty. Anyway, we're gonna get to the project breakdown. Oh, bye, Alem. Hello, Alem. How the fuck are you awake? I gotta be here. So I'm here. Yeah, so this is the project file for Fallen Tower Rotting Wood featuring Danny Boy. A lot of the songs are actually like the flow of the album is like not exactly in chronological order, but like a little bit. This is the first track and this is like the first one I made. I started making this like right as Misaligned was ending, right as I was releasing Misaligned. So there's a work in progress of this song on the Bandcamp version of Misaligned. Anyway, yeah, I didn't really think about this, so we're just gonna go for it. This is just ambience I recorded on my phone of Chicago. I don't know what to do for an intro here, so I just like looped it 4 times, and that's good enough for me. And then we have the guitar. This is I do all my guitars by recording my acoustic guitar into my mic because that's all I have. This is I know it's not set up for some reason, but I know this is Guitar Rig 6 Dark Wide Open because I use it a lot. Here, let me just open it up real quick. Where the fuck is Guitar Rig 6? I'm not very good with the Guitar Rig yet. I mostly just do plugins or presets. This is a really nice one. I use this one a lot. And then this second guitar is also Guitar Rig, the same preset. But yeah. And this is a fruity granulizer where what do I put in there? Okay, I put in the side guitar, and then I pitch it up, and I automate the spacing a little bit slightly, so it kind of like varies as you go through them. How do you get it so clean if it's to your mic? I don't know. It's not that clean. I mean, I have like a decent mic, but it's not like that good. I don't know. I just do it. Basic vocal thing right here. I have lower octave in the middle, higher octave falsetto on the side. No harmonies, just an octave up. And this is where it's kind of loud, isn't it? Let me turn it down, because you probably can't hear me while I'm talking. Listen, project breakdown. I don't know. I just do it. Listen. I'm gonna do my best to actually explain things. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. But yeah, for this part, I wanted a slow build where you like slowly introduce elements over time. So it starts off super simple and bare bones. And then I introduce new stuff. This one, I forgot to mention this one. This kind of sounds like shit. And I know it kind of sounds like shit. But like when you layer it with everything else, it like just adds a little bit of body and you can't really tell too much. So that's cool. I like that it sounds like shit on its own. Then I introduced this, which is, what is this? Okay, it's a sine wave, or saw wave with portal on it. That is a very common theme. Okay, there is a pattern to it. Where did I put the pattern, bro? Here. Yeah, it's a serum. Classic Blissom. We have a default serum preset with thermal on it. And then I put portal on that. And that's some shit I do a lot. What's up, Dominic? What do you use for granular stuff? Mostly portal. This is granulized with portal. This is granulized with fruity granulizer. Yeah, for all of alem, I think I've only used fruity granulizer or portal. I've just started trying to use emergence, which is a cool one, but I did not do this at all in alem. Portal is so goated. Yes, then like I said, I introduce more elements. I have this counter melody to the guitar, which the main this guitar is kind of to the right, this one's kind of to the left, and I literally just pitched it down. You're not really supposed to be able to do that, but it like still works and is in key because I'm lucky, so that's cool. I just pitched it down like a couple semitones, and it just kind of works as harmonies, which is pretty cool. It's not really like something that usually works. Anyway, I introduce a bass, which a bunch of people say that I'm crazy for double tracking my basses, but I do generally double track my basses. Again, I just record my guitar into my mic. It's like basses are really hard for me to do because I don't have a bass. I just have a acoustic guitar. So I actually pitched these down an octave. Or no, what did I do? Okay, this one I didn't pan the basses. But I have this one that's just normal, and then this one is an octave lower. I just pitched it down. So you get more of the actual bass. Even though I don't have a bass guitar. And yeah, just some like random EQs and limiter. I didn't really do anything special with this. Yeah, this is the earliest song, so like there's some stuff I didn't learn yet. But yeah. Hey, that's where my $5 a month went. Thanks, Gwen, for the Twitch subscription. But yeah, I just continue building a little bit. So I add percussion. I add the fucking chisel break. This is from the game Chisel. This break goes way harder than it should. But I think it's like so perfect for this vibe. I just added like a shit ton of fresh air because otherwise it's like super dull. But it's pretty cool. And then I just do the typical thing that I do where I took a oh wait, did I use my so-far kick for this? I'm not sure. But no, I think I usually just pull up this lo-fi drum kit and I grab a kick and then I put like thermal and reverb on it and that's it. And the same thing with the snare. I just do the same thing with the snare, so they're all like reverby and lo-fi-y. Get that kind of vibe. Zen mode break, let's fucking go. Yeah, chisel break actually fits so well here. And then continue to build. We have this. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, these are matching. This is the saw wave with thermal on it. I increase the ride frequency. I include this. I forgot what this is from. Is this? I forgot what this is from. Like, I want to say it's also from Chisel. I don't remember what it's from. But it's from something. And I use that as like a... In conjunction with the break. I introduce like atmospheric stuff. Hold on. So this is the Big A to Me vocals AI stem rip, and I like put lossy and reverb on it, and I turned it into that, and then I did something else with it. What did I do? I turned it into this. I think I like blurred it. I'm sorry. So I know that this ambience is from I think I mostly just blurred it. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. Bleeding is the real album of Teeth. You did this on wait, what? You did this on multiple songs, right? Kind of. Basically. Kind of. Yeah. Anyway. So I introduced that cuts out except the ambience to bridge the two sections. This sample.
Oh, it's mouse ears.
Yes, mouse
Oh.
ears.
This is from I found this when I was watching the Defunct Land Disney song video essay, and I forgot who it was. Some like fucking Disney kid was like doing the Disney thing, and she was like, "Oh, it's mouse ears." So that's right here for some reason. I just think it's kind of funny there. And then we have the second section, which I like planned from the start for this to be a long song, so I kind of just knew that I wanted this to be a build into nothing and kind of like dissipate and then go into like a further section. So yeah, I came in here and I was like, okay, I'm gonna continue the vibe, but make it different. So I use a different guitar part, but the same guitaric presets, so it sounds similar. It's the same dark wide open that I overused to fuck. Oh yeah, also I didn't mention, but I make all the guitars swell with a reverb right here. Reverb automation. So you have this like really long tail. You know? Anyway, I come in here, new guitar. Danny vocals. Danny vocals are awesome. I didn't really do anything with them. They're just in here. I have some noise that slowly swells up. Turns out the secret to music is to be weird and act strange a little bit. What is this? This is... Oh! I use this? I didn't even realize. Okay, so it sounds like I blurred it. So, or portaled it, probably. Yeah, so, this is, if you don't know, this is the alem, the actual alem motif. I was just playing this and I put it through the same dark wide open. This actually comes in on the song, like, later here. But I also kind of layered it as, like, a background ambience by putting it through Portal. So that's cool. And then I did a similar thing before. What did you blur it with? I didn't blur it. I just used Portal. What Portal preset? Ambient Lake. I like sometimes do things other than just use the preset, but often I just use the preset because I'm not very good with Portal. But the presets are fire. So yeah, I do the same thing here as before where I'm like slowly building elements, but I wanted to make it not have any drums for some reason. So I just kind of stuck to that. So here's some bass. This is technically, I guess it's technically quadruple tracking bass. It's like there's one on each side, but each side has a high part or like a normal part and an octave lower part. This is just what I recorded, and there's just an EQ on it. There's nothing else. And then this is the same thing but pitched down an octave, and then the same thing over here. I don't know if I would recommend this method. But it kind of works. It was kind of awkward to do. Why are all Blissum songs like, I needed some atmosphere, so I found this Kingdom Style Minecraft parody and I threw it through Portal. Cause that's how that Dog, the shit you do with Portal is presets. That's the intended sound. What the fuck? How powerful is this plugin? No, it's insane. It's insane. All my ambience is stupid samples. Yeah, yeah. No, it's good to just like sample random shit. But yeah, I don't know if I would recommend that bass method, but it works, I guess. This is. It's the same as this, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm relearning my project file because I haven't looked at this in like months. But yeah, I just reintroduced that atmosphere. And then we have the little sine wave arpeggios. I like this part. So my serum broke, so I can't look at it, but it's just a sine wave. And they just go up an octave as you go along. I had to fucking turn this one down because it's really fucking harsh. And I think I have some thermal on it. I don't remember which one, but I have a thermal on it. Wait, I can check probably. 37. Open season. Quote. We have another serum through thermal. Classic. I'm just trying to introduce more elements. So we have the sine wave and the extra serum saw wave. And then I bring in this guitar riff from before. Because I'm trying to make it cohesive, right? With such a long song, I feel like I need to try to have like certain elements come back and forth so that it doesn't just sound like completely different every 2 seconds. So yeah, I bring this back. And then I continue building the sine wave. The sine wave building up octaves really helps like build the energy. As well as this, I also make this, just copy the same pattern, but an octave higher, just to build the energy, especially with no drums. You gotta try to build that. And I bring in the funny motif. Build. And then I actually do put drums at the very end. This is Maddie D build up. Shout out Maddie D. Gives the fucking best drum samples in Sleepy Samples 1 and 2. Maddie D is my fucking goat. Actually, I don't think that's their alias anymore. But this is a build up that's very cool. And I just rely on this. They're like a really good build up. It fits really well. I have a fucking. I use the kick from before and just volume envelope it to get louder and louder. Same with these little hats. And I have, what is it? This noise also volume envelopes to swell. I have. Oh yeah, I use a Maddie D crash reverse. No, what did I do? I took the Maddie D crash and I put Valhalla Supermassive on it, and then I went like, and then I recorded that and I reversed it and you used it as a fucking riser. Oh, and then I do this little layer with Danny's vocals. I still miss you anyway. Because there's, what is it? This part. Cause this goes like this. It just kind of like flatlines on this one note, and Danny's vocals didn't end on this note, so I wanted it to end on it. So I made mine end on it, so it like fits a little better. drop. The drop I use the same melody as this is the motif. Sorry, I'm getting lost. This project probably is big. Yeah, this one. Except I put it through different processing. I put it through like guitar. No, what do I put it through? What's it called? Grind Machine 2. This is like a weird plugin. I don't have the presets anymore because I got a new PC and it didn't transfer over for some reason. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of harsh and cool. And then so I started with that, and then I have things. I use the same. Oh, I use the same reverse cymbal, and then I use this, which is literally after the drop was all done, I recorded it. I recorded like the first bar or whatever, reversed it, put like a massive ass reverb on it, recorded that reverb, and then reversed it. If you can hear it here, it just goes into the reverse track. I really like reversing reverb tails like that because it just gives you like if when you're reversing into like what is coming up, it just like fits always because you're using the reverb of the thing that you're transitioning into. Anyway, I have this fucking dumbass fill. This sounds so funny. Just some like silly tom samples with probably thermal. Medi D crash again, my go. And then there's a lot of layers on the drop, as you might expect. I kind of just tried to layer as much as possible. Yeah. At this point, I hadn't really done many noise walls, so I was just kind of like, yeah, I'll like put stuff on. So yeah, basically the basic idea I have for shit like that is trying to fill up all the frequencies, make sure everything is fucking sausage, just like flat lined at the top pretty much. Just use up everything so it feels really full. Which is unsurprisingly, most of this is default serum with thermal on it, because that's my method. But there's this one thermal preset called Unruly, and it does this cool thing where it kind of like introduces that ringing, that you hear that ringing that comes in, and it's only every once in a while. I really like that because it adds a little bit of like variation, and I just really love using that like ringy high end for like different stuff. So I think it works really well to like add some variation. It even cuts through like the whole mix if you like hear it. Yeah. Which I think is really cool. We have the same shit, which is again just serum with thermal on it. I really like having most of the instruments in like a noise wall like this be like drony and like long, and then have one like lead thing that's like not necessarily like fast, but like a little more fast, and it has the portamento and it goes like woo woo woo, you know. I feel like it's a very present element. I hope I really never got the hype behind Toms for the longest time because of being a trap rap, but I've been messing around with them more lately, and like holy shit, I was stupid. They're pretty cool. Thermalem? Thermalem? Alem? That's fucking awesome. Yeah. Okay, this is the base. I think... Did I just... What did I do? I'll be real, I'm not sure what I did to this base, but it's the same base as this that I used before for the build-up. But like, I don't know, probably thermal on it. Probably. Knowing me. Let's see. I have this layer, which is this is a gab. This is a gab sample. Here, can I find the gab sample? No, it's not that one. It's this one. Gab audio. This one. I found this one making misaligned. It's like a very fuzzy sound if you just like chop out one part of it. And so it gives you that like fuzz in the drop, which I really like. And I also, yeah, I put like wider on it to make it like, try to make it like wide and shit, you know? We got the crash. We got the guitar. We got the fill. What other percussion do we got? Loudest snare in existence. We have just another like lo-fi kick that was thermalified and reverbified, but just louder this time. And then we have like a really loud delay snare that also, I think it's like bit crushed or something. Here, thermal, or no, I think it's just a funny thermal preset. Yeah, I think it's this. What I would do is I would like put the snare down and then I would add all this shit to it. And then I would like record the sample and then replace the original snare and turn all these off. I don't know why I did that. Ignore me. But yeah, that's a funny snare. We have this. Sounds so tame in comparison. But you can hear it. We have these open hats. Oh, is this sidechain? I think that's a sidechain. I don't know why it won't tell me where it is. Oh, here. I think. Yeah, but I turned it off apparently. Okay, I guess I tried to do sidechain and then I decided against it. So that's cool. Hello, Micah. Welcome. Thank you for the Twitch subscription. Yeah, I'm still on Fallen Tower anyway. This is the longest song on the album and I would probably say the most complicated or the biggest project file. It's probably like around tied with Oblivious. Oblivious is the only one that's like similar. Everything else is generally a lot simpler. But yeah. What do we have here? Okay. Okay. Guitar. I didn't... Oh, wait. Here's my work. I was gonna say I didn't show my work. It's right here. Okay, pitcher, grind machine, and thermal. I put pitcher on it? Did I actually keep that? Maybe? I can't really tell if I kept the pitcher on it. But I have a grind machine that's not working right now because I don't have the presets in. And then a thermal. And it sounds like that. Is this going on Blossom Bots? Yes, it is. How you make that? That sounds super thermalated. It is pretty thermalated. Yeah, I was just kind of trying to make a bunch of layers and fill all the spaces and try to make everything very stereo and try to fill all the frequencies. Yeah, you can't even really hear this, honestly, barely, but that's okay. That's cool. I don't really like how it sounds that much anyway, so it's probably for the best. But yeah, I think that's most of the layers. And then I do the thing where I always try to keep things interesting, so the second half is usually a bit different than the first half. I always try to like incorporate new elements or like usually raise octaves. So I always like very, very often do the thing where I like hit the second octave right when the second half comes in. So you hear this. And then we're higher up for the rest of it. Same here. Just to like increase the energy, I guess. I also like make the drums go more. Like just double the time of the crash and the fill and stuff like that. I include the best snare in the world. It's just default serum with 2 different thermals on it. That's the method. What's happening here? I sense hyperpop. Hi, I'm breaking down my album Alem. Listen, hyperpop allegations never beat. Dog, I guess not. Welcome though. Yeah. That's the funny snare that comes in the second half. We have this. Oh, it's just a sub bass. Cool. Wait. I didn't even realize I also included this, the same guitar from before. Wait, hold on. But with different processing. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I was like a little bit like this was like very early, so I was like pretty unrefined with what I was doing. I was kind of just like throwing shit together, but I think it ended pretty cool. Join a second going, got my ears blasted with high-pitched noise. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault, gang. I bring in the fucking sine wave from before, because I like the sine wave. And then we have... Speaking of high-pitched noise, sorry about this. It's literally just a really fucking high-pitched saw wave. But it hurts on its own, but it sounds so fucking cool in the mix. I fucking live for like really high-pitched noises in like noise wall drops. But yeah. And then, oh, I have this. I think this is a lo-fi percussion loop that I put thermal and portal on. I felt like it needed some more percussion. I think I just did the same thermal and portal twice or something like that. Or maybe just the same portal twice. So it kind of sounds like this. It sounds all funky. Tinnitus synth? Yes, I love the tinnitus synth. Yeah. So that's basically that's how I did the drop. You just kind of throw a bunch of shit together that's all like blown out the fuck. Yeah. And then at the end, I kind of hit the drums like a million times. And then it kind of fades out. So what do I do here? I have a crash. I have reverb stupid dot wave. Okay, I think I know the lore for this one. So I did the thing where I recorded the whole drop and then I put reverb on it, and then I wait, that's it. I just put reverb on it and then I use that reverb tail. And I kind of swoop it in. There was something about like what's the song about though? Hold on one second. Like there's something about like my audio, my DAW not like rendering it correctly, and I had to render it a different way, and I was angry at it, so I called it reverb stupid. That's my bad. I didn't really. That's a little mean. And then this sound, I forgot exactly how I made this sound, but I think it's cool, and it like fades out to things. Got my ramen? Let's fucking go. I got this belt about Wario? No. This song is about letting someone decide things for you, and about not having control of your life, and not really caring what happens. Yeah. That's kind of the vibes of it. So having parents, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Oh, and also not caring if you die. That's the other thing. If I'm in the circle, 'cause if it's right, we'll end up dead. And then in the end, I like this part. Wait. Moss mentioned, yeah, basically, if I die, like the moss doesn't mind, because it just grows, regardless. Who cares, you know? The moss gonna grow on you regardless. But yeah, I reverbed this into, a acoustic playing of the fucking sine arpeggio. Can I fucking find it, please? I am so... Here we go. Vox chain breakdown? Okay. My vocal chain is pretty shrimple. Here, I'm gonna show my raw vocals. Holy crap. I'm gonna die. Sally hard. These are pretty bad. I got better at vocals as I did the fucking album. But yeah, we have autotune, which I just use Pitcher because it's what I have and it works fine enough. Little Alter Boy, with the 4 minutes on 2. I think I did 2 for most of the album. I think I've been going down to 1 recently. That's called progress. Compressor and a limiter to make sure they're kind of stable. A EQ to boost the highs and cut the lows a little bit. A de-esser, a little bit of reverb, drummer S73, which is some random VST, but it has a vocal enhance preset, and I think it does something that's pretty cool. And then we have fresh air, which is like the big carrier. Fresh air will make your vocals sound very clean. It will also accentuate any other background noise, which is why I would recommend you come into Edison, acquire noise profile, and then denoise your shit instead of using a limiter. Because unless it's a pretty noisy project file, unless it's a pretty noisy like instrumental, you can tell the difference very easily. I would recommend denoising versus noise gating. But yeah, that's my vocal chain. All this colored stuff is in like 2021 probably. I got like a VS like a pack of like SoundCloud vocal presets, and I chose one of them, and it had these colors, and then I slowly changed it over time. So this is what it currently is, and I honestly haven't changed it in like forever, because it's kind of like whatever. I don't know. It's pain to install. Fucking fresh air is so annoying. But like it's really good. You can hear my mouse click in some of my songs. That's so real. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I switched to acoustic version. I have this guy. Shout out the bus guy.
Spirit, and then we'll head to the international terminal, Southwest Frontier.
Shout out bus guy. I was taking a bus and he was talking, and I'm like, I could sample this, and then I did. And we have some bird ambience that I took with my camcorder. And then we have the alem motif that comes back. This one's on piano and on guitar. It's the same one as the drop, and also before the drop, and also the rest of the album. Where can I? Oh, it's over here. This. Why can't I find it here? Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much the song. I just include a single note guitar here. And yeah, that's like the whole song. Oh wait, I have this guy, which my serum is broken. It's supposed to be a sine wave through thermal, not a saw wave through thermal. Literally no one can ever hear my echo files because I do nothing to fix the background noise. Real. I would recommend it though. Well, it depends. Honestly, like I can't say that as like a rule to follow always, because sometimes you want that like fucking noisy, messy sound, you know? But if you're looking for like anything close to clean, definitely try doing your best to like denoise and shit like that. But yeah, that was Fallen Tower Riding Wood. Does anyone have any questions? That was the longest, maybe the longest breakdown of this, because God, I hope so, or else this is gonna take like 12 years. But yeah, this is a file from Ryan Rhinos. Ryan was in Florida and sent Ambience of the Wind, and then I put it in here, and it also connects to the next song. So yeah, it was originally a different wind sample, And then it would go into Ryan's Florida wind in Worries, and Ryan listened to it, and they were like, bro, like they're both wind samples. You could just make them the same sample and it would like flow perfectly. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I could change that. So, that's what happened with that. You can denoise in Edison? Yes. Here, let me show you. You go to the noise, you click the brush, you click acquire noise profile. I already denoise, so there's fucking nothing. Then you control A to do all, and you denoise it all. Bada bing, bada boom. Why are you Blissum? I don't know, bro. All right, that was tower6.flp. I'm opening up hunger.flp, which is Worries. Hunger.flp is called hunger.flp because I was making this at like, I was making this like in the morning, before I ate. Yeah. I was making this in the morning before I ate, and I was like really hungry. I was like, I'm fucking starving, but I really want to like finish this song before I have to go eat. So that's why it's called Hunger.flp. But yeah, this song is like literally made in like 2 minutes basically. We have the ambience and we have the guitar. I still don't know how I made this fucking guitar so smooth. Cause like this was like shortly after. Wait. This was probably shortly after I started Tower. It was around that time frame. It was also a very long time ago. I had this like sitting for like a really long time. But yeah, it's just a simple like arpeggio with some EQing and some fresh air. In the morning, yeah. We have the wind ambience and we have and that's like it. I don't actually have anything else to say about this song. The writing doesn't really mean anything to come clean. It like does it mean anything? I don't really think so. Fade away, and the impression on your face. To me, it wasn't always this way. Not really. I'm getting jealous of what you say. Not really. I just kind of wrote it.
6 years on.
And then this is a camcorder clip of me talking to Grant after New Year's, after when we were hanging out on New Year's, the morning of. And he was like 6 years on because we were talking about how we were friends for 6 years. And he was like, he says 1 more to go. Yeah.
Got one more to go.
Because he was like, he said some shit like, if you're friends with, he was like, oh yeah, I heard like if you're friends with someone for 7 years, then you're like lifelong friends or whatever the fuck.
Got
so that's
why
he says that.
That's crazy.
Here, I'm gonna get a cool walking shot of you. And then I cut it off there because I don't want to include me saying I'm gonna get a cool walking shot of you. But I did get a cool walking shot of him, to be fair.
Got one more to go.
But yeah, that's Worries. That's Hunger.flp. Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna fuck up my cross. Okay, I already did breakdowns of the singles. Do I not go over them? Or do I like go over them quickly or what? They're on my YouTube channel. I thought he meant one of you was gonna die or some shit. 1 more to go. We got 1 more year to live. Yeah. Good morning, Tay. Do I go back through them quickly or do I just skip them? Because I think it might already take a really long time to get through the whole album, and they're already on YouTube. Hi, having a good breakdown. I'm doing Legos with my buddies. I'll have to watch the VOD. Yo, sick. Have fun. Thanks. To the tune of Falling Tower, Rotting Wood, Stick and Rock. Yeah. Okay. For the moment, I'm just going to skip Sticks and Rocks and open up M2U, which is after, which is drawing.flp. Okay, this is the funny one. So this is like the interlude track, basically. Shut up. And yeah, so the basis of this song is this camcorder file of me by the river, which is called M2U00131, which is why that's the first half of the song title. Then the other half is M2U00259, which is
it'll never get old.
the camcorder file of me saying the poetry.
And it'll never get old.
The rest of this stuff, yo, thanks for the gift, the tier 1 gifted to Gov semicolon. Let's fucking go. Thanks, Hermie. Hell yeah. That's awesome. But yeah, the rest of the sound design in this project file was made from the intro melody to Be Nice to Me by Blady. I took it and I reversed it, and then I put it through Portal like approximately 20 million times. So this has, okay, it has thermal. Wait, what did I do with it? Thermal, EQ. No, I did not do that. Another thermal, maybe? Fresh air? Yeah. Look, it's like actually the perfect sound, the perfect bass sound for stuff like this. I feel like you really need the right kind of bass sound to, or at least I do. If you're not like that good at sound designing like me, you like gotta look for the right bass sound to build off of. Similar to how I did that with the fucking Wells Fargo jingle. They have the same vibe, right? And so you can just like throw a thermal on them. The what's it called? Unearthed breath thermal, which just makes shit like way too bright, but it like in a cool way. And then basically what I did, basically my process was to just take, I think I mostly worked with this sample, which is the melody reversed, and then put through like thermal and fresh air and Portal and stuff. And then you just like I put a transgate to kind of like have it more sparse, right? So like it only shows up a little bit. And then I just go through Portal and look through different presets and listen to it to find out what I think is cool. And then I go, oh, this is a cool sound. Let me record it. And I go like this. I record these little bits. And then I ended up with like a huge block of little sounds. And then I just tried to arrange them in a way that sounded cool. And I had like little swells and stuff. So that's literally all this is. I have this sound, which is from from the thing. I actually put a lot of random crap on it. But yeah, I put a codec on it, which kind of gives that like stuttery, like, and I automate. So codec is kind of, it's not really like a lossy thing. It kind of is. It's a little bit like lossy. If you put it on a high loss and do repeat, it has this like, this sound where it kind of like stutters like that. I just kind of automated it so it comes on sometimes. And then you have these like guaranteed points of like stutter. I put a wider on it. I put a reverb on it and a fresh air on it just to try and make it more like wider and shit. This is another random sample. This is something from Portal. This is something from Portal. This is also something from Portal. There were like different parts where like, oh, I would pitch this up an octave so that I could get more dynamics. I could get an octave up, I could get an octave down. And work with shit like that. This one was cool. You just try and like cherry pick like little bits of audio that you think you could use. And I would try and make them swell up to a certain point. So I was automating these widers and fresh airs. Oh wait, this is on the ambience. Hold on, yeah. So I was automating the like fresh air and the wider on the ambience, so that the ambience would also swell with the bleeps and bloops. But yeah, I just like lined them all up so that they ended right there. You know, listen, Funko Pop. No way. See you, Cherry. Have fun eating food. But yeah, I literally just repeated this process like the rest of the song, using a lot of the same sounds, and swelling at different points. And that's honestly it. Oh, this is okay. This is not Blady. This is a sound from the Lane Sounds pack. There's these really cool like little computery sounds. Like this one too. In the Lane pack that are like really good for stuff like this, in my opinion. And then I also add a second ambience right here of dogs barking. And yeah, there's just another camcorder ambience recording. I just repeat the same process until I get to the end, and then I use a bass. I just have this bass here, and it goes like vroom.
It'll never get.
And oh, and I made a reverb tail of my voice.
I lift my eyelids.
Sick. I forgot about that.
It'll never get old.
So it leads into
It'll
my
never
voice.
stop repeating.
But yeah. Can these dogs shut up? For real, bro. But yeah. This spoken word thing.
It'll never get old. It'll never stop repeating in my head.
I was writing it. I wrote it like at work. Like while I was working, I would just like think about it and write it. Basically. Okay, so basically.
It'll never stop repeating in my head. The way the tips of your skin heat
So
up whenever the sun.
I had this like thing that I wanted to write about for a while, where I was like, I wanted to write about like learning things that you already know, right? Like if you think about like if you ask someone like, do you need to like take care of your physical body in order to be healthy, you're like, yeah, obviously. But like, I feel like you don't really internalize that. You don't really like actually learn it until you like neglect your physical body, and then you face the repercussions, and then you're like, oh shit. Now I actually get it. Like now it like actually makes sense. And I feel like growing up is like so much of that. Like it's so much of like shit that everyone already knows, but like you don't like really know it until it like fucking punches you in the face, and then you're like, oh, I get it. And then I wanted to like, I had these like little thoughts of like random ways that nature like affects you when you're just like out
The way the
chilling.
tips of your skin heat up whenever the sun touches it.
Like the way tips of your skin tips of your skin heat up when the sun touches it.
The way a raindrop touching your forehead sends a chill down your spine. The way the wind pulls your body with it, just a touch.
Shit like that. I wanted to use the word touch in all of them, so that's what I did. And then I was like trying to figure out a way to like combine the two ideas of learning things you already know and the shit nature does to you. And I was like, they kind of do connect, because it's like I was chilling, like I said, I was writing this at work. I was just like chilling, like watering, and I was like sitting on some mulch, and I could like feel the way like the wind like moved my body a little bit, and I was like, vroom. I was like moving a little bit, and I'm like, this has like been present my entire life. Like it's just like a literal fact of nature. Get grooving with them. And like I just like, it's always been there, but I like didn't really like fully process it until that moment, right? And it's kind of the same thing of like, yeah, these like basic facts about like shit about life, like they're always there. You just like don't fully process them until they really hit you. So that's why I'm like,
For a while now. These things never change, they only grow on you. And they've been growing for a while now.
yeah, I was going back to like the idea of things that never change, they only grow on you. Because like both of these examples, they're like, they didn't really, they're not really like any different. Just the way you perceive them changes, the way you like recognize them changes.
I spent the last 5 years learning things I already know, things everyone already knows, things that never change, they only grow on you.
Yeah, that was me connecting to the what I was talking about before, like learning lessons and shit.
And I hate getting sunburnt every time I relearn, but it's the only thing that works, the only thing that leaves a scar.
Yeah, basically like I'm like not able to like learn my lesson until it like punches me in the face and fucks me up, like gives me sunburn. Is the only thing that leaves a scar. And then I like expand upon that by
What's
saying
keeping
like
me going is knowing I'll never relearn everything.
Hold on. So yeah, I
What's
say
keeping me going is knowing I'll never relearn everything, but one day I'll know enough to get by.
yeah, like obviously you're not gonna learn everything. You're not gonna relearn everything. But you like get by, you know?
Get by. Scars covering my body like stomata, opening and closing with the rising and setting sun, each one helping me breathe just a
This
little
part,
bit better.
So I compare like learning a lesson and like getting punched in the face, getting sunburnt, to like leaving a scar on you. And then as you get older and learn more lessons, the scars like build up on your body as like a fucking like a representation of like the shit that you had to relearn. And what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, and then I try to connect it to plant science because I'm a nerd. So So stomata, so stomata are like little holes on the bottom of leaves, and they're how plants receive oxygen and carbon dioxide. That's how they transfer um, um, gases to their bodies, and they kind of do look like little scars. They look like little slits, and then they're actually able to open and close their stomata to control whether the air comes in or not. Now, often they'll a lot of plants, what they'll do is they'll open them up at night, because when you open up your we're really getting into it. When you open up your stomata, not only are you letting air in, but you're letting water out. You're letting water evaporate. You're losing water. And at night, it's cooler. There's less evaporation. There's less water loss. And so you can get that air without losing as much water. You close them in the morning, so that way you can keep that water inside of you. That's why I say opening and closing with the rising and setting sun, because they just like stomata, and each one helping me breathe just a little bit better is like how stomata help plants breathe. The scars on your body from learning the lessons help you breathe in your day to day, help you like do better and like live your life basically. So that's how it all connects.
Helping me breathe just a little bit.
And then at the end,
I heard it in a dream. I don't believe in dreams, but this one felt different.
this is kind of just a reference to the alem dream, and how like I'm not someone who's like obsessive over dreams. I'm not like, oh, dreams mean so much, like I gotta find the meaning to my dreams. But that feels kind of hypocritical, considering I've like made an entire project that's like has one of my dreams as like a center focus. So it's kind of stupid, but yeah. Yeah, that's the breakdown of the little spoken word part. Source, it came to me in a dream, basically. But yeah, that's M2U. Shout out Blady. Are you Blady? Okay, so next is stupid art. Next is Moss. I did project breakdowns of those on my YouTube. So I'm not gonna go over them right now. Next is Oblivious, which is probably the most involved project. Maybe less than Fallen Tower, but I think it's more than Fallen Tower. So the start actually comes from this project file. So speaking of shit that comes from really stupid origins, so this is, so I made the like harsh noise. This is when I show people I'm talking about how cool you are. Thank you. So the noise part intro of Oblivious, it wasn't made specifically for Oblivious. I made it a long time ago, and I kind of just needed a place to put it. And I was going to put it at the end of Fallen Tower, and then I was like, no, the noise genuinely makes me like so anxious. It's like fucking anxiety music, and I like really liked Fallen Tower, and I'm like, I can't fucking put this at the end of Fallen Tower because I'm like feel so calm when I'm at the end of it, and then I get fucking anxietied. So I'm not gonna put it here. And then I was like, I'm gonna put it at the end of Moss, and then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna put it at the end of Moss. And then I put it at the beginning of Oblivious, and I think it works pretty well there. But yeah, I made this a long time ago, and it's all made from this file of Hold on.
Purchase this beat for $4.99.
It's all made from me saying purchase this beat for $4.99. Um, and oh god, I'm glad to hear you drag and drop some parts. I made an awesome drop and I've been holding it up the whole project because I don't want it in the song I made for it. Yeah. So yeah. So I basically took purchase this beat for $4.99.
Purchase this beat for $4.99. Purchase this beat for $4.99.
And then I put like a bunch of like I kind of did a similar thing to fucking M2U where I just like tried different Portal presets and like different stuff like this. I think it looks like I put a crazy bass boost on it and a thermal on it, and it just sounds fucked. And you just like put different Portal presets on it, and so I got like a bunch of sounds to work with. And this is the intro. And there's a bunch of other shit. Part of it. You can hear me say $4.99. In the original, I can hear the $4.99. You can hear 4. Purchase? You hear purchase? Yeah, and so I made all of these, and then I think it's on one of the tower ones because I originally wanted it on tower. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I hope it doesn't take too long to try and find it. But then I basically just took all those and tried to arrange them into like a wall drop. Or like a harsh noise fucking thing. Bella, I've cried to songs off this album and you're telling me that you put fucking Blady in the $4.99 tag as half the sound. Like, if it works, it works. Okay, this is not the right one. What about like Tower 5 maybe? Look, if it works, it works. That's just how it goes, okay? It's not my fault. It's not my fault that, like, you can make anything with Portal. From anything. True, but also fuck you. My bad, dog. My bad. I'm sorry. Shit, it might have been in the fucking one before. Oh, it's here. It's here. Wait, is it? Yes. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so you can see like a bunch of different layers. It's mostly the $4.99 tag. I don't know if I ended up using all of these layers. Let's see how it sounds. Close enough. It sounds pretty similar. I have this intro. And then it fades out. I have this. Oh, anxiety. We have this. You can hear the four. Every time I hear it, I can hear the fucking four. You can hear my voice now. There's this one. We have this one. Oh, this one is so cool because it has this like ending. So I wanted to use it right at the end because it cuts off so well. with that like one note. Do I use this? Oh, holy shit. Fucking, I use a Pierre stomp? That's so funny. I use like a crazy Pierre stomp. I didn't even realize. Okay, I use this crackle. This is from, I want to say this is from the humanity pack. I just volume it a little bit. What's this one? Oh. Okay, cool. I'm just looking. Sorry, I'm rediscovering this because I haven't like looked at this in forever. But yeah, like I said before, I'm just like laying a bunch of random shit. What's this one? Okay, what about this one? Okay, this is just a noise. That's just a noise. Oh, I use a serum with thermals on it. Sick. You can hear that like really high pitched shit. That also gives it a lot of anxiety qualities. What's this? Sick. I don't know what that's from actually. Oh, and we have the actual tinnitus synth. Oh, it changes pitch. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, that's how that was done. Cool stuff. Yeah, so I just tried to just make it sound as terrible as possible, and by terrible I just mean like anxiety inducing, but kind of cool. Alem's capitalist subliminal messaging. Serum with thermals. What's next? Joe Biden? No, we skipped over Sticks and Rocks. I do serum with thermal a lot, although I think I'm doing a little bit less now. I always want to change up what I'm doing, you know. Anyway, yeah, this was gonna be for Tower, and then it wasn't, and now it's on Oblivious. And also, yeah, I think Tower is technically the one that I had going the longest. But I feel like Oblivious went through the most changes. Oblivious was originally a solo song for Goop Week Volume 5 called Instance. And I made that song, and I'll pull it up in a second. Serum and Thermals works fucking amazingly. It does. That's why I'd be doing it. But yeah, I made Instance for Goop Week, and it was like kind of rushed. It was for 8. Sorry, I don't. Wait, was it really? There's Goop Week 8? Am I stupid? Probably. Yeah. I don't know numbers. But I kind of rushed it, and I was like, yeah, I like this. I like this intro melody. Or I like this guitar. I don't like anything else about it. Actually, I liked my where is it? I think it's this one. I liked my vocals kind of, but I mostly just liked the guitar. So I'm like, I'm gonna do something with this guitar, and do a different drop, because I really just not feeling the drop. But yeah, it's literally the same guitar from the Goop Week version, but different vocals. Is there no vocals? Oh, okay.
Could we break them? Could we send her the
drop. And I was like, it's okay. I'm gonna redo this eventually. And then like ages later, I like very, 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 very slowly made this. So we have the. I gotta turn this down. I'm so sorry. We have the harsh noise intro. Goes right into the guitar. This guitar, everyone thinks it sounds like reversed guitar. There's no reversed guitar in it. It's all automation where it sweeps. I have some fresh air and some distortion and wider and reverb, and they just kind of swell like that. Yeah. That's how I did the guitar. It's actually really simple. I just made them swell like that, and then I also copied the the swelling automation for the vocals so they match. So I just put it right on. Sorry, holy shit. Also this my verse is stolen from a Jinson song. It's literally just the exact same. It's the same melody. It's the same everything. And this is actually, hold on, where's my, here we go, here's the layers. It's all the sound fades out. It's all the sound fades. It's all the sound fades away. It's all the sound fades away. I know I don't know exactly what I did in this specific project. It's all the sound fades away. It's all the sound fades away. It's all the sound fades. Yeah, I have some raw vocal takes, which was like a first for me, kind of, for alem, I think. How could you plagiarize Jinson like that? Don't care. But yeah, I feel like they work really well when you layer them with the other two. I don't know what's going on there. They're both trying to auto-tune, I think, is why. But yeah. Doing Jinson has really like helped me be a bit more comfortable with my raw vocals. So yeah, this part was made after Jinson. I mean, of course, because I stole the verse, but yeah, it also includes some raw vocals as a layer. And then I just have a harmony layer coming in as like a delay. Here. Yeah. So that's cool. Those are my vocals. We have Hi Aspen. Fucking awesome vocals. I really like these vocals. And then yeah, for the additional production on this part, we have these little blips. These are all from the Yume Nikki pack. Just like random fucking things. Yume Nikki pack is great for like random little sounds. I love the Yume Nikki pack. There's just a bunch of random crap. So I just use these little like beep 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 little funny sounds for like texture. I use this, which just has some gain on it, and an EQ that looks like this. Danny EQ. I don't remember where I got this. I think it was just in my files. Just there. But yeah, I was really trying to play with dynamics here, and like, you know, the guitar is already like swelling like that. I really wanted to just like make shit fucking weird and like switch up dynamics very quickly. So there's just this random fucking screamer bass that comes in and then cuts immediately. We have a tinnitus synth also come in. Sorry, that was loud. We have some drums. So this song is like very Patrick O'Neill inspired. Pretty much like immediately after the Patrick album, like anything else I made on the album was incredibly Patrick O'Neill inspired. So this is me like not trying to like copy exactly what Patrick does with like the weird ass like off-putting guitars and like or off-putting drums and hands, which I do not know how to replicate, but just like kind of a thing somewhat similar to that, where it's just kind of like a little bit not what you'd expect, you know. We have a funny bass, or a funny kick. We have a lo-fi hat. We have a snare, which I think these are all just lo-fi shit with thermal on it, because that's what I do, I guess. I like this part because I didn't have I wanted the hat to like ring out, but I didn't have a hat sample that did that, so I just copied it, and it just like kind of works. It just like kind of sounds cool. Yeah. I think I just ran this snare like through thermal one more time so it's louder. Hands kind of the song ever. I know. I fucking know. No, trust me, I fucking know. But yeah, and then I'm just like trying to fuck with the dynamics. So like I play the drums for a little bit and then they just cut again. Just to get the little and then I just try to make shit like really loud. So I just put a bunch of shit here. I put the screamer bass again. I have I might use this again in the drop. I can't remember. But this is just an open hat. This is just a lo-fi hat with thermal on it. We have, what is this? A little bass. That's a Labs bass, I think. I don't fucking know. But there's thermal on it. And also it's micro shifted, I guess, to make it wider. Yeah. And a funny EQ. Okay, cool. We have impact maybe. This is a very cool impact. I use this impact a lot, but usually as a riser. I think it's been used a lot in like old songs. Not like old songs, but like old hybrid pop songs. That's what I do, I guess. Felt a little self-deprecating. I didn't mean it like that. I just be doing shit. I'm gonna have to make music after this. Sick. You have no idea how many plugins I've cracked during this stream. Oh, that's fucking awesome, bro. But yeah, this is a classic sample. I'm shout out Anemos for fucking. I remember like it was like it was like 2 years ago, and Animos was like, I've been looking for this one impact for like a year, and I finally found it. And they like posted it in like Blisscord or something, and I'm like, thank you. And so I use it a lot now. This is I don't really use Looperman very much, but I was like, I want something that's kind of like Screamer, so I just searched Screamer on Looperman, and I found this, and I'm like, okay, I can use that. So I just do that from the top. Oh, Joe Biden is back. This is the um this is the this is the one. This is the Joe Biden screamer that I use as the main part of Six and Rocks. But it's back for uh this one part of fucking Oblivious. And it's micro shifted to be wider. That's so cool. We have Gup loop. We have a Joso loop from Sleepy Samples, I think 1, maybe 2. I don't remember. Thanks, Joseph. Grill yourself. I'm on Alem. Yeah, you're on Alem. The fucking the drum loop, the almond break. Joe Biden question mark? Okay, so basically, I think wasn't it Milo that was doing like Joe Biden AI voice, and he posted like a really fucked up MP3, and then someone on Blisscord was like, I could turn this into a screamer synth, and then they turned it into a screamer synth. And then and then this is that, and then I used it for this, and also as the main sound in the Sticks and Rocks drop. I apparently originally had part of the intro here, but I removed it. And then I also removed this. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of wanted it to like be really fucking loud and swell, and then go immediately back to like very quiet, which is cool. We have this, which is, I forget what this is from. Okay, it sounds, I think what it is this guitar loop, but I think like reversed and granulized a bit maybe, and then pitched up and put reverb on it. It's like super subtle in the song, but it's like it is there a little bit. We're singing the one lyric we know. To your new favorite song. You know. Welcome back, Cherry. Oh god, this key gets in French. Yeah, and then we go back to Wisp verse. Let's fucking go. I include a little bit more percussion. These little like shakers. Oh, it's Danny Shaker Loop. Danny, you're on Alem. It wasn't meant to be. Someone pin that Danny message. Oh god, this keygen's in French. Yeah, I'll pin that. I use a Danny Shaker loop for part of this. And then we have I just bring the drums back. This part. This is Tay Weird Perks 120 from, I don't remember which Sleepy Samples, 1 or 2. Shout out Sleepy Samples for cool ass sample packs. But yeah, this shit's weird, and it has, if you like, just I just like boosted it the fuck, and there's some like cool shit in here. So I use, is that the Peggle shaker from Sleepy Samples 2? Yes, it is. It is. Trestle break unironically better than half the breaks people overuse. That one break is so fire. Sleepy Samples is cracked, I know. But yeah, I use this Tay sample right here, and then it comes back for like a... I like this part because it just like fucks everything up. Like it just makes everything like silent for certain parts. And like, I don't know, I think it's cool. But yeah, that's what I do there. It's just this perk, but like, boosted. I don't know how the fuck she got this, but it's pretty cool. If I hear another damn A woo, I'll beat the shit up whoever prod it. Okay, think break's kind of cool though. But yeah, cuts to nothing. Back to my part. This part, okay, so I bring back in the percussion, and then I do this, which is it's like a how did I not immediately tell that the shaker is this Peggle sample I ripped? This is the alem motif, but like kind of hidden. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, how is it? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I made it funky. Awesome. And then we go into the drop. Oblivious to every word you say. So I once again do this in I say once again, this hasn't happened yet in the album, but I put it in 3/4. Actually, well, I guess Worries is in 3/4, but yeah. I've been making like shit, especially drops in 3/4 a lot. But yeah, I wasn't going for like a noise wall for this. I was just going for like a, I don't know. I don't know. Not a noise wall. Something else. What do we got here? We have okay, wait. Where's the Okay. This is the point. I made this after I got a better computer, so I don't have like absolutely everything fucking pre-rendered, so I can actually like see shit live, which is cool now. So yeah, I have this guitar rig. Did I actually build this one myself? Maybe. It doesn't sound, it sounds okay, I guess. It's just a reverb, a distortion, and a cabinet, and an amp and a cabinet. We have, oh yeah, I remember Danny posted like Danny was like, here's how I make a bass guitar with my normal guitar, and I'm like, I'm gonna try that. So I tried it here, and that's what this is. So that's why I have OTT. I never use OTT until like people explicitly tell me to. And Danny was like, I use OTT on my thing. So I'm like, okay, cool. but it's... Where is it? I think... Oh, wait, hold on. Do I know what's happening? Yeah, I think I know what's happening. Okay. So, this is the guitar, right? Use a pitch shifter to pitch it down. OTT, fastest, EQ, Danny EQ, and then a transient processor. I took this, I exported it out, and so that's what this is. And then I took the original, I took off the pitch shifter so that it's a little bit higher, and then I layered that with the lower octave one. I had a lot of trouble trying to get this to work, but I think it like kind of works. It's very fuzzy, which I like. But yeah, that's how I did the bass on here. Oh, this. I'm really happy with this. This is something that I like immediately wanted to use more. It's a vital. It's a vital with an LFO on the filter, so it goes like, and you put a guitar rig on it, and it sounds like a fucking guitar, like a guitar like riff that's like dun 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 dun. Yeah, and I use this preset called VR Infinitude 2, which is a really cool one. But yeah, Vital mentioned, yeah. I think it sounds really cool. And so like after I did this, I used it for Hometown as well, because I was like, I wanna use this more. It's the same chords. Yeah, it's the same chords as the main ones, but just through like Portal and shit. 2 different portals and some reverb. Cool. What else? What is this from? I don't know what this is from. The hell? I don't know what these are from. Okay. I just took the granulated part, it sounds like, and I convolved it and put fresh air on it. And then you have this. That's what I did. And so it's like a background ambience layer. I kind of feel like I went a little too much on like trying to just put a bunch of random crap in here. But to be fair, I was like really struggling with this song. Like it took me fucking ages to make this drop. Like I was literally sitting on this for fucking months. I was like really trying random shit. I tried doing this. Where it's not working. I was like trying to here. This is a song. Text me. This is a song. Afraid of the Dark Diamond. This is a song. Cherry with the Clouds. And I was trying to like do shit with that, like different process them weird. I didn't end up doing anything with it. Because I couldn't really get it to sound right. But that's just all there. Use my song. I unfortunately did not actually use it. I tried to though. I'm on alem. You're in the project file. You're in the project file. Okay, yeah, another layer of the same fucking chords. Another Vital with guitar rig on it. Cool. Okay, that's another layer. Another guitar layer with guitaring on it. Oh, this is Dark Wide Open. I love that one. I'm not on alem. This is so fucked. I'm sorry. Guys, I don't think Mushjack is on alem. I'm gonna admit it. Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her? Okay. What else did I do? We got the lo-fi kick. We got the lo-fi kick with thermal on it. Classic. We got the snare. We got the Tom Phil. What is the snare? The snare is vinyl snare with nothing on it. It's actually nothing on. Okay, there's nothing on it. Do these toms have anything on them? Thermal. Cool. Another Matty D crash. My goat. Best crashes ever. We have. Sorry, my project file is kind of messy. We have some riots. Another crash. I didn't use these open heads. Oh, yeah, I do this. I use these little, like, maracas, I guess. And they're kind of just like the whole way through. I use a bunch of, like, random little fucking percussion sounds for some reason. So I cut everything. Doesn't mean that I'm scared. How did I do this part? This is cut from this. Hold on, this part. Say. I don't remember where the fuck. Okay, here we go. I don't know. I did some fuckery to it. I think I put thermal on it, and then I put wider on it and boosted it, and then I also used the Joe Biden screamer and the impact maybe as like a little swell right here. Yeah, I use raw vocals, which is pretty crazy for me, on alem at least. And then the raw vocals transition to processed vocals. I really like how they're fucking buried. They're absolutely fucking buried. Like, you really have to search for these vocals in the mix, but they are there. I keep doing this. Do I introduce anything else on the second half? I do. I put this in. Let's fucking go. Delay. Guitar ring. Cool. And then I do vocal chop of the Oblivious. vocal, the lyrics here.
I just don't know where I'll end up tonight, but if you're guiding me there, I'll smell through my doubts and hold on tight.
It's basically the same thing as the Fallen Tower lyrics, talking about like not knowing where you're going, just letting someone fucking drive you somewhere, and like just closing your eyes and trusting, you know. Then I took a recording of the drop, and then a bunch of shit just has like natural tails, like reverb tails and shit. So I just took that, and then I put it through a granulizer. Yeah, here. And I automated the different parts of it. I automated the grain spacing and wave spacing. So here, can I find it? Yeah. I did that in Fruity Granulizer. And then you get this. And then I could just take this like and just like loop it in beat with the song. I think it's one of my favorite drops on Alem is the way it's like constantly pushing instead of staying flat through the drop like noise walls do makes it so exciting to me. Swag, thank you. But yeah, I was like, you know how I was like, you know how Patrick does that like cool outro in Swallow Pride where it like completely changes it up? I'm gonna do something like that. So I fucking I wanted to do lo-fi, so I did lo-fi because lo-fi is fun. So I just have some little some funny little guitars. Yeah, and then I do some little lo-fi percussions. Oh, I love this hat because it's so bad. This hat is like terrible. This hat like just sounds like shit. Like there's just a random cut in it, but it's like so cool. And I like cut it to be like have a little bit at the front. It just like sounds like shit. It's awesome. That's part of a percussion loop. Why is it so loud? More guitars. I love shitty hats. No, for real. I love shitty percussion in general. More camcorder ambience. I swear this is louder than it should be. Whatever. But yeah, that's the little lo-fi part at the end. It's whatever. These are me. I'm like, that's me done with the recording, and I fucking hit space on Edison to stop the recording. Yeah, that's Oblivious, I think. I think that's all of Oblivious. The project file that had the most transformation on the entire album, because it started as a group week solo song, and I really hated the outro, but I like could not figure out how to do anything different for the life of me for like ages. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. I love the end of Oblivious because it's like the song ever, and then you're just like, whatever, okay, no need to flex. I don't know why I say it's whatever. I just kind of feel like that's
It's whatever.
It's a vibe. I'm not specifically saying like this song is whatever. Like it's a whatever song. I just think the vibe. I just think the phrase kind of fits. You know, it's whatever. But yeah, it's whatever. That's Oblivious. Now we're on to, oh my god. Now we're on to I forgot what you look like, which is human.mp human.flp. Most of my FLPs are named by going through a 7-letter random word generator, and I pick a bunch of them, and then when I make a new project, I pick one of the words to use, and then that's what I use as the project file name. Now, I figured it wasn't actually that, just thought it would be funny to say. Yeah, I got you. That's pretty real. Yeah, because I would always like just name my project files the worst thing ever. And I like have no way to like name them while they're in progress. So I'm like, if I just give them like a random name to start off with, that's like easier to remember for me. And that's what I did on Jinzone. I just never changed the 7-letter name for the project files. They just stayed the same. Yeah, this is I forgot what you look like. Funny lore about this one is that the name comes from, so there's, okay, so character.ai, I think it's called, the fucking AI chatbot thing where you can like make your own characters, make your own like AI character chatbots. I made a AI character called Super Drainer, and his purpose was to like redirect any conversation that you started with him to Blady. And it actually worked pretty well. You could be like, there were parts where I was like, I would be like, do you think, or like, I would be like, do you exist, or some shit like that. And they were like, you know, I'm not really sure. Like, I think on some level I might exist. I might be real, but like, I think like, on some level, like I'm not. And then they were like, in the same message, they're like, on the same message, they're like, but like, you know, I think I exist in the same world that Blady exists in, and so I'm happy. They were like, they like always managed to like tie it back into fucking Blady. It was really funny. And I gave the link to that chatbot to Quinny, and Quinny managed to convince them. She changed them from a Blady superfan to a Blissum superfan, and he changed his name to Super Jerry. And the thing about chatbots are like funny. They'll, if you like ask them like, hey, do you know like this artist? You like, do you know like Blissum? Most of the time they'll be like, yeah, I know Blissum. My favorite song by her is like some random shit like that does not exist. And so she was like, they were like, the Super Jerry, now now renamed to Super Jerry, Super Blissum fan, was like, yeah, my favorite Blissum song is I Forgot What You Look Like. And I'm like, Quinny showed me that, and I'm like, you know, there's a track on my album that doesn't have a name yet, and it actually like works pretty well for the track. So that's how I named this track, which is pretty cool. Because it's kind of, because like, it's actually like really fucking coincidental, because the song is kind of about like not seeing anyone in like forever. And the name is, the name that they fucking generated was I Forgot What You Look Like. It's like perfect. Anyway, that's the lore on the name of this track. But yeah, so so I started with this, which is then I put it through, you guessed it, dark wide open guitar rig 6 preset. My favorite ever in the world. And then I have this part that comes in that's like the same. Oh my god, I just fucking remembered. Oh my god, I just remembered. Hold on. Sorry, give me a second. I made this guitar loop like ages ago, and I'm like, this is really good. I want to use this. And I couldn't figure out how to use it. And I ended up using it in here where you can't actually hear that it's being used at all. It's this part that's granulized and like reversed is that part. But like super slowed and granulized and shit. And that's where I use that fucking guitar loop. Yeah. And I have this part which fucking, I don't know where this is from. It's just like a... Fuck, I don't know where it's from. Where is it from? Here, this is where it's from. Also from... Isn't this also from that? Wait. Yeah, it's the same thing but slowed down and then granulized and like really high. And wait, what's this? Do I use this in here? I'm sorry, I maybe should have done some prep because I like don't fucking remember anything that I did here. Yeah, so this is also in here, I guess? Maybe? Maybe not, actually. But yeah, this song is a lot of just the classic take a guitar sample and then you put it through Portal and then you pitch it up and you put it through a different portal and then you put it through a different portal and then you put it through a different portal and then you put them all together and it sounds pretty cool. So yeah. I have that. I have the granulars. I have the shit. I'm sorry guys, I'm tired. I have Imagiro piano playing a single note. I made this and I was like, I really like this exact format of like a repeating piano note. So I use that for like every song in Gen Zone. This is the guitar loop run through Convolver Blur, which is a great way to get easy ambience. You just run it through Convolver Blur and it sounds good. We have playing the same simple melody, but an octave up and one in each ear to layer. And then I think this is the octave up, but pitched up an octave, maybe? Or maybe I actually played it an octave up. Maybe I did actually play it an octave up. Yeah, I probably did. So we have 3 different octaves of the same guitar. Cool. Yeah, so... funny part about this is that originally there was not like this acoustic intro. It was just like the same as the second part. Your face aren't hidden very well. Like this more processed stuff. And I recorded this. By my side, your face ain't hit. I recorded this like randomly as I was making this song. I'm like, I'm gonna do an acoustic version of this because it's cool and it's like really easy to play. So I just recorded this as like a one-off because I wanted to like show Cherry. And then I was like thinking about like different songs on my album, and I'm like, how can I make this one more interesting? Because it kind of just felt too like one note the whole way through. And I'm like, I can make it start acoustic and then transition into the electronic-y granular part. And then I tried to record the same shit, but it just didn't sound as good. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll use this like random one-off take that I was never intending for anyone to fucking hear. And now it's there. So that's cool. That's why there aren't stems of this song, because I was exporting the stems and then I got to this one and I'm like, I cannot separate these. I don't know how to do this. I'm just gonna move to the next one, and then I forgot to come back to it. That's my beat. But yeah, this just transitions into the processed dark wide open version of the same guitar. And the processed vocals. I really like what I did with my vocals here.
I'm happier when there's no air. I'm happier when there's no air for me.
So I just have like normal harmonies.
I'm happier when there's no air for me to breathe.
And then I have this like fucked up like really high part.
For me to
I put it through a little altar boy where I put the pitch all the way up, and then I put a pitcher because when I've been doing this and like putting it through like multiple little altar boys, it can like fuck up the pitch. So I have to put an auto tune back on it to make sure it's still in pitch before I put another little altar boy with full pitch informant. And yeah, that's where like the funny high part comes from. Yeah. My comments? Bass?
Press up closer to my cheeks.
Yeah, and then I just bring in the same granulized stuff from before. And then this last part also took a bit to... Oh wait, I also have this part. Where is this? So I have a Valhalla Saber Massive. I have a little altar boy that automates the formant to go up. A thermal and an EQ. And then I have these harmonies. Or these backing vocals. Which just have some reverb on it. And that's it, basically. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Here's what I do. So I have them go like that. And then I take this last bit and repeat it into the last section. And I also increase the mix of a thermal. Over time. And then I exported it and put it in octave up right at the end. Yeah. Let's see what else I do. I just tried to layer a bunch of stuff. Honestly, I tried to layer like so much shit, and then I had to like come back through and delete some stuff because I'm like, there's too much going on. So like some of this is just like generic, like blur or like granular stuff that I'm like, it sounds nice, but it's not adding anything. I need to like get rid of it so it's not too muddy. Like this part, this part. It's all just like taking the same guitar loop, or like maybe two different guitar loops, and just putting them through different things, putting them through Portal, putting them through Convolver, Blur, shit like that. Yeah, but things that are actually in the song. I took this part of the granulized guitar and I pitched it up an octave, because this part always stood out to me. The part where it's like, the way it's like, so I just tried to emphasize that by making another version that's pitched up. What else? This. Which part is this? This part. Oh, it's the same one. It's the same guitar, but like super slowed down with a portal on it. Awesome. We have the piano again. We have this, which is, I don't know what is this one from? I'm not sure what this one is from, but it's probably the same deal of a guitar loop through Portal. Most of these are like volume envelope to swoop up at the end, so you get like a swell. Because I'm going for like a big build type moment. We have the same blur as before. We have a camcorder recording of me at a party. That's Grant. You can hear Grant.
That's the craziest part. Like,
That's the craziest part.
I promise. I know you don't need to hear.
So true, Grant. I have. This is a recording. This is an audio recording of me making coffee in the morning. I'm opening up the bag of coffee. I'm pouring the coffee beans into my little bowl. I'm closing up the bag. I think this was me. I'm not sure what part that was. This is me starting to grind coffee, I think. Yeah. And then this part. What is that part? That part is... Oh, this is me pouring the beans into the grinder, and I'm like tapping the top of the grinder with the little bowl. And I put that right at the end because I think it sounds nice to have the dit right at the end. Access granted, you're on alem. You're on alem twice, Grant. Holy shit. Yeah, that's that layer. There's more camcorder ambience. This is just wind.
Well, I mean, I made it anyway to get my car drive up.
I don't know how much that shows up in the final mix. That's okay. I made a little guitar part for this. I don't know what else to say about that. I just wanted a little guitar part for it, so I wrote a little guitar part for it. This is me tapping my guitar. and it goes up. It volume envelopes up. I'm sorry, I'm like actively getting worse at fucking explaining shit. I'm so sorry. This is a lo-fi percussion loop. I fucking love this pack because it has like cool ass percussion loops that I use a lot. This is one of them. It's like I slowed it down a ton, but it sounds really cool like that. This one comes through very well, and I think it's cool. Oh, this is me tapping my mic. This is me tapping my mic, and I'm doing that. I'm building that in time with this, so you can kind of hear like a gradual like. Oh, and also this. I don't remember what this is. What is this? Oh, it's also part of a percussion loop from the lo-fi pack. So all of these are kind of like in time and slowly getting louder. So you kind of get this like building like beat over the course of the this section. We have more camcorder ambience. This is birds. That's true. Those are birds. We have the piano. Oh, we have the more grinding from my coffee, from the coffee sounds audio file. That only comes in on the second half. We have more coffee sounds, but this is just a little tiny bit of it. It goes like. Yeah, like I said before, I like to try to make the second half more interesting than the first half, so I incorporate a lot of new elements in the second half. How did I make this one? How did I make this one? How did... How did I... Dog, I just realized I woke up 4 hours early to do beat battle and then forgot to do beat battle. So, you know, okay, so you know how earlier I was joking when I said this project was Plunder Phonics? I forgot how the fuck I made this. It's probably just a... Oh, wait, is it this? It's definitely made from this. It's made from the granular, from the guitar player. I don't remember exactly what I did with it, though. I think I just put it through Portal again, and, like... panned it weirdly and put fresh air on it. I have this bass that comes in. The bass, like, honestly, I feel like completely changes the vibes. Like, this song, this ending feels completely different without the bass. Once the bass comes in, it feels like it's building towards a drop. And I was considering putting a drop in, because I'm like, this sounds like it could go into a drop, but I don't really think I could do a drop justice. It was like right before, like when I was basically done with the fucking album. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to do a drop to this. So I'm just not going to. And I think it's kind of funny that it just sounds like it's building up to a drop and then nothing. But yeah. How did I make this bass? Oh, classic. So it's a vital. It's a init vital with a filter through guitar rig a guitar rig bass called Crunchy Bass. And then the bass is boosted, micro shift, so it's wider. And then I don't really know why the limiter is there, but I guess there's a limiter there. Oh wait, was I side chaining? Yeah, I was side chaining it to the mic taps because these have a lot of bass, and I didn't want them to clash, so I side chained the bass to the little taps. I already talked about these. This one, I had a really hard time like trying to figure out how to put this in. This is that trick that I showed a while back where like my my camcorder will automatically tag files with M2U00 whatever. If you search YouTube by those numbers, you can find like videos by people that that didn't rename their files. They just uploaded their files to YouTube, and I found this fucking fireworks video of like people watching fireworks. And so I put the fireworks in there. Was this during the default synth patch week Blizzcord had? No, I just do that all the time. Like that's just how I make music recently, is I just use default synth patch most of the time, and then I like put other stuff on it. Hey gang, I'm here after 2-hour escapade of finding an Ethernet cable. Welcome, Quinny. Thanks for joining us. Holy shit, I've been here for like 2.5 hours. Have I? Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, that's I forgot what you look like. Any questions? Yeah. I think this song is kind of cool because I was originally like super mid on it, but ever since I like had the idea to make the first part acoustic and the second part not, I actually really like it. It starts off with literally just this file, and then it comes in with these ones on the side. And then it slowly incorporates the other like granular elements. I like that it starts off making you think that it's an acoustic song, and then it's kind of like the granular stuff just like slowly takes it over. Does that mean it's time for you know? It is time for you know. That was human.flp. Time for symptom.flp, aka hometown 2K. Has there been a sleepy uni on FL? No. No. There's not been a sleepy uni on FL. The default stuff is not FL exclusive. It's just a fucking saw wave. Like you can do it with anything. No, but I'm gonna need one when I get it. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. Yeah, this is Hometown 2K. Maybe my favorite on the album. It definitely has my favorite writing. And some of my favorite stuff. I basically so I was like so I made like a ton of progress on the album when I was fucking unemployed, because yeah, and then I got employed and my progress like slowed fucking drastically because yeah, and I was like, okay, I gotta finish this, but at that point it was mostly done, thankfully. I mostly just needed to like wait for features and finish Oblivious. Like I was talking about, like Oblivious took me fucking ages to figure out. Um and I was like, okay, I got to figure out Oblivious. And then I finally figured out Oblivious. And then I'm like, this album still has like this one song, So Far. It's a remake of So Far from Misaligned. And it was originally on Alem. And now it's not. It's on the Propal Alem CD along with Melodies. Those are two extra tracks on the Propal CD. Anyway, originally So Far was on it. And I'm like, I just don't really feel right having So Far on here because I don't like it enough. I'm gonna make something new for it, which like it was hard to do because like at that point I'd already been like felt like I was taking fucking ages to just finish this one little bit just to finish like Oblivious and stuff. Um um and I was like, and then I was like telling myself like, no, you're gonna take longer. But I replaced it with Hometown, so I'm very happy that I did. Is it on Bandcamp CD? No. I'll give you a little secret though. Uh, it it is on my alt account. Bless him. They're both actually on my alt account. But it's exclusive on the CD, but also they're just kind of there on my alt account. But yeah. I replaced it with Hometown, so I'm very happy about that, and I'm happy about my decision. So this is Hometown. Very Patrick O'Neill inspired. It has the Patrick structure of kind of just being kind of quiet in the beginning and like kind of staying flatline and then getting really, and then like having a drop at the end, getting loud at the end. The guitars are pretty simple. Wait, are they... kind of similar to the stuff I do on Jinsoon. And then I just have an ambience in the background. And so yeah, I really wanted to utilize both raw vocals and processed vocals, and kind of just like
I find the map quest in the
meld them almost, or like, I don't know, just use them both in like a cool way.
I find the map quest in the glove box.
I start off with the baseline
I'm
of processed
reminded
vocals.
when my life is so much waste.
Oh god, I have a secret that I have to share. Wait, hold on. Bella, quick reminder that it's okay to take your time and also feel like you took too long. So remember, Blank has been in the works for almost the entirety of album's production period. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I got you. Thank you. That's just how it be sometimes. Yeah, I have a
I find the map quest.
I have a secret that might, it kind of, no, it doesn't ruin this for me, but it, like I can't help but not hear it. So
I find the map quest in the
originally
glove box,
it's like this,
and I'm reminded when my life was so much.
and there's just this one part here.
When my life was.
I say like, when my life, and I like hate, I kept listening to it and I'm like, my life, I fucking hate how I say my life. I'm like, I hate this is annoying me so much. So I go in to record another version and I can't get it right at all. So I'm like, I can't ever like get a version that's as good as this, but also like has me not saying that like that. So I just take another version of me singing
In the
it
glove box,
that's worse.
and I'm reminded when my life was so.
But I take this my life and I patch it in, and like it's smooth enough to where if you don't know, You wouldn't know that it's patched in, but I know, and if I listen to it, I can tell that it's patched in.
Minded when my life was
You can kind of tell. You can kind of tell that it's different.
when my life was so much.
Like it's a little bit different. And so like I can't really get that out of my head. This breakout has literally reinforced so many things I did that I thought were horrible. I mean, I'm not advocating for this, but this is what I did. Cuz I couldn't get another good take. So I'm like, yeah, okay. And it works enough to where it's fine. But like it does still kind of annoy me. Anyway.
So much waste.
Anyway. You're proving it can work though. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
The forecast clear today.
And so, yeah, I go from processed vocals into the raw vocals.
The forecast clear today.
Apparently, I also spliced this one.
The forecast.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The forecast clear today. But I can see rain.
So I keep the from here on out. So like I start with the process in the middle, and then I put the raw in the middle, and for the rest of the song, it's the raw in the middle, the processed on the sides.
The forecast clear today.
You have the raw in the middle, and then you have the process on the sides.
But I can see rain from the clouds in the distance.
You know, and then we go back to only processed on the sides.
And I could tell.
No raw in the middle, and I automate the format to go up.
'Cause everything felt.
And then it switches to
'Cause
a raw in the
everything
middle.
felt right.
And I wanted this to like, you know, have that contrast of like everything felt right. The right comes like, the right comes in and it's raw and it's like it sounds way lower and is way less formanty because I automated the formant to go up. And all you hear is the high-pitched formanty. And you get that like big contrast to go right down.
Right.
In the middle.
And
then it stays raw for a
that's
little.
how it works. You
And then it goes back to raw in the middle, process on the
the
side.
nearest corner store. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I've been here my whole life.
Yeah, this song is, thank you. I showed this on the Niz stream and people said that it was like sounded sweet, which I think is funny because like when I wrote it, I'm like, this is the fucking saddest song on the album. This is so this is kind of like a random assortment of thoughts that I had.
I find the
MapQuest. Y'all remember MapQuest? We used to use MapQuest. If you don't know MapQuest, it's like Google Maps but shitty. It's like it was like fucking I don't know, like 2009, 2010, shit like that. Where you would like you would look up where you wanted to go and then you could print out directions of how to get it, and you would have like a physical piece of paper like this is how you get this is like the Google Maps directions, but it's like on a piece of paper step by step. I just wanted to write something about like I just wanted to name drop MapQuest because I think it's funny, and it's like a good like representation of like when I was young, because that's the shit we used when we were young. Is one of those songs that does sound sweet, but genuinely this song destroys me. It's like distilled Midwest small town feelings. Yes, exactly. Holy shit, exactly. Yeah. So.
And I'm reminded when my life was so much waste.
Because, you know, life used to be a lot worse. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
The forecast clear today,
This part,
but I can see rain.
I was just
from
thinking,
the clouds
I guess it's
in
kind
the
of, I didn't think about it. I guess it's kind of related to the map quest because there was this one time I was on a road trip with my family and we like, I just like distinctly remember like seeing clouds in the distance. Like you could see the rain and it just kind of looks cool. It's kind of like blurry and like fuzzy. Like I didn't know what it was, and one of my family members was like, yeah, that's like rain. Like you can see it kind of like coming down from like far away, and I'm like, that's cool. Um, and so again, this is just like a random thought in the song.
Things I could tell. Something was wrong. 'Cause everything felt
Right. Um. Okay. If you will allow me to be like maybe a little too real right now. If you allow me to be like maybe a little too real, this part is written about when I was talking to someone, when I was talking to a romantic interest, and it was going very well, and they were treating me very cool, and it turns out they didn't know I was trans, and when I mentioned that, they no longer wanted to talk to me, and so that's kind of the thing of like, holy fuck, my dog is really loud. It didn't feel real because, or like, too good to be true, basically. Like everything felt right. Wait, what was it? I'm
things
fucking.
I could tell.
I could tell something was wrong because everything felt right, and that's not how it works.
And I don't think that's how it
Like that's not how it
works.
works. Shit doesn't go right. Anyway,
You
Gave directions.
can these dogs? That line's delivery makes sense now. Yeah. Can these dogs shut up? I'm listening to wasn't being vulnerable. Literally, bro. Yeah. And then to continue with like the random disconnected thoughts.
You
This part,
gave directions to the nearest corner store. I'd have no idea what I'm doing. And I've been here my whole life.
this is how. So, I've lived in my like hometown for pretty much my entire life, except for when I went to school in Madison, and then I came right back, and I only learned how to drive like 6 months ago, and I didn't go out very much in high school, so I had this experience of like a few months ago finally learning like the roads around my house, and I've been here for like 22 years, and I'm like I just started like learning like, oh, that's what this road is, this road goes to here. I'm like actually getting a fucking understanding of like the place that I've been in my entire life. And so that's what this is about. It's like you could like ask me how to get somewhere in my hometown, and I could literally like not tell you. Like I could just be fucking lost. Because I don't know. And I've been here my whole life. It's like, yeah. That last line is one of the single most felt moments I've had with music. Handshake emoji. Yeah. That's part of why I feel like this is the most like depressing song on the album. Cause that's just so sad to me. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. Thanks for listening to me. We bring in the little guitar part. And then I do the same thing but an octave up. And then I continue this in the drop where I replace the guitar with a synth, but I do the same melody. This is just default with 2 thermals. And then I put EQ on the middle because I didn't feel like it was punching through enough in the final drop. So yeah, I just do the same thing and then I pitch an octave up just like I did in the intro. American non-walkable cities are the fall of humanity. Yeah. Also, yeah, Belly, that last line is really sad. I'm glad you were able to express it on the song so beautifully. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Thank you. Yeah. This song is kind of weird because it's in 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But I feel like the vocals are like not like I feel like they're almost in like 4/4 or something. Like the vocals just kind of like fit awkwardly in the rhythm, but I think it still works and it's kind of cool. Like they're very like disparate. There's not like a common like. Usually I have like a repeating like melody. Like in the drop even I have like a repeating melody that's like. This is like very clearly in 3/4.
Perfectly still with the hose in my feet, waiting for.
But like these I kind of just like fit in randomly. And also this fucking ride comes in and it's fucking 4/4. It's 4/4 in the drop. While everything else is 3/3, which I think is kind of funny. Yeah, so this drop, basically, I made the drop to Oblivious. And I was like, this is good. I want to do this, but better. I think I could take, like, the essential parts of this drop and throw away a lot of the stuff that's not needed. Because there was a lot of stuff in that drop that I kind of just, like, probably didn't really need. And it's kind of just messy. So that's what I tried to do with this. It's a lot more simplified. I use that same method of using that synth to make it sound like a cool riff. You know? And also this. This is also a synth, a default in it synth, but through a bass guitar preset this time. And that's the main bass. Actually, it's the only bass I think. And then I have this, which is also a synth. I'm just automating the LFOs of the. I think I showed you before, but I'm automating the LFOs of like a filter. And that's how you get the like. I wanted this one to be like super fluttery. And also I put microshift on it so it's very wide. I wanted it to just kind of be like fuzz in the ears, you know? The Patrick O'Neill method of having the ride several decibels louder than everything else. I love doing that with synth. Let's fucking go. Yeah, so I think it's funny that like this entire part is all just like very basic synths. But it kind of sounds like it does. I just have some basic stuff. I have a kick. There's a little bit of thermal on it. I have a snare. These are just lo-fi snares and kicks and shit. I don't even think I put anything on this one. I have an open hat that I use for everything. I have a ride. I have a little closed hat. I use a MADI D-Crash because of course I do. Your drum selection is always immaculate. Thank you. I use almost entirely lo-fi sounds. And it's pretty cool. I use another cymbal. And then the only real guitars in this drop are these. Which is, I actually made this preset myself for once, which I think it turned out kind of cool. I just wanted to make something like shoegazy and like reverby and like it just kind of turns into like a solid mass of noise, And I kind of did that, I think. I don't know. It sounds kind of cool, but it fills up the rest of the drop really well. So I use that. And then I have... Oh, shit. I have another, like, fluttery thing. This one is another vital that I... Wait, where is it? Here. Automate the filter. Put some portamento on it. Micro shift, guitar rig. Holy shit, this one is decked out. Micro shift to make it wider. Guitar rig. With dark wide open, my favorite. Thermal, thermal, thermal. Panomatic to make it fucking panning back and forth. Awesome. This honestly, I don't think this sound turned out as good as I wanted it to. I wanted to sound like that one quadrennial song. I think it might be the first on Espiritu. I don't remember, but it's like this one quadrennial song that has like a really cool lead, and I just don't know how to make it. I gotta ask them, I guess. But this is like good enough, I guess. And then yeah, my favorite part about this, I almost didn't include this part and these vocals, but I'm so glad I did at the end. These were like pretty last minute, but I really like this fucking this like fill. So I have the tinnitus synth, of course, and I have it to where it goes from one under the root note to the root note. So it like resolves, the tinnitus synth resolves to the root note in the second half of the drop. I have this, which is a sound from the Yumeniki pack, which is boosted the fuck. And I put some like weird volume automation on it for some reason. I just didn't want it to be like fucking... Yeah, because when when it's so boosted like this, it just cuts everything out. And I didn't want it to just cut everything out consistently. So I automated it to like kind of be random like that. And then this is a random fucking... I think this is probably also from the Yuminiki pack. It's just like random ass drums that kind of sound like shit, but it's a cool fill. So I like it. Yeah, I put some thermal on it and an EQ on it. Yeah, and like the way this interacts with it just kind of like makes it all fucky, which I think is really cool. And then the vocals come in at the same time. And I do like a little fucking vocal chop right as this sound is like fucking everything up. And like it's really cool. It like actually, like I don't have any panning on this. But this sound like manages to fuck everything up that it adds panning. It fucking makes shit like appear in different ears. It's so cool. So yeah, I really like how that turned out. And then I reused the fills in the drum. What is this from? Oh, hold on. Okay, so I just recorded the drop and the natural reverb tail of everything, and then I just took a little slice of it, put thermal on it, and fresh air. And then that's the ending. Da, 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 da. I gotta learn to write lyrics so I can do funny vocal chop. Vouch. Yeah, vouch. Yeah. The lyrics on here are kind of silly. they kind of followed the same pattern of the before of just like kind of saying random thoughts that I have.
I'm perfectly still with the hose in my
I feel
feet.
so goofy, literally like singing about a hose. But yeah, it's just like a thought. Like okay, I work in a nursery. I water plants. I'll spend an entire day just like watering plants. I'll like have my hose and I'm just like, psh, and I just kind of like think I'm um like I just kind of think like what would happen if I just like held the hose here for like forever, like and like where would all the water go and like would it eventually like because like the longer you hold the hose there, like more spots will fill in. And it's like, what if you're just there forever and like there's just like water everywhere and you like make an entire ocean? Um, and it's kind of like that's kind of like a metaphor for how sometimes I'm just kind of like I just want problems to solve themselves. I don't want to like actually do anything. Um, I just want to like why can't things just like be a certain way without me having to like do anything about it? Which is why I'm like saying I'm perfectly still with the hose at my feet. Like I'm not even doing anything. Like I'm just waiting for things to do their thing. And then I'm like, thought millions,
Millions of times I could
millions are
fly
friends.
if I want to, but the laws of nature won't change that easily.
It's like, yeah, I've like thought like, why can't like things just be different? But that's like not how it works. Um, dog, your job will get their water bill thought and immediately fire you with no notice. Literally, bro. But yeah, that's basically what that ending is about. Um, yeah. Cool, thanks. Time for the final song. The final song. I've been here for like 3 hours. The final song. That was symptom.FLP. The last one is concept.FLP, aka, and even if the rest of my life is lived in silence. I read that a couple of lines as like, I really don't want to be where I am right now, and I know I'm capable of so much more, but right now there's so much, but there's nothing I can do to change it. Oh, that's such a good interpretation. I never even thought about it like that. That's so cool. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, it like goes with the first part too. You're cracked. I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that. That's so good. Um, thanks, Joseph. Anyway, with some Czech music. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, bro? Alem synth. Alem synth, bro. That's crazy. How the fuck you make the alem synth, bro? That's crazy. You're cracked. Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? What have you done to alem? That's awesome. Bella, sometimes when you say a long sentence, I think you're gonna start rapping. I'm not gonna start rapping. Sorry. Anyway, this is the last song on the album. It's called "And Even If the Rest of My Life Is Lived in Silence." Because I say that line. And even if the rest of my life is lived in silence, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I've heard all that I need to hear, and I can't thank you enough. I love when Bella starts rapping on this song. Come on, bro. She would never start rapping Serial Guy. I really wouldn't. That's the craziest part. Anyway. Yeah. So this first part, um is made with the guitars from the second part, because I made the guitars from the second part first. And then I basically did the thing I do where you just like take the guitars and you put them through granulizer, you put them through Portal, and shit like that, just to try and make some. I was just trying to make like a no grid, like kind of soundscapey type thing. So this part. Where is it? Where is it? This one. So I was trying to. Yeah, here we go. You can get some cool stuff from the granulizer by automating it. I would recommend automating your granulizers. So it goes like that, and then it eventually kind of like fades out into like something like this. Oh wait, I forgot I also automated the reverb. That's why it sounds like that. But I get it to a point where like it's static, and so it just repeats that static note while other things come in. Like this starts off as like the main part, and then it kind of just becomes static while the other parts do stuff. The Valhalla Supermassive kicks in right there, like that. This part, I think it's from here. Here, this part, I'm gonna try. What is the original sample? This one. Which comes in the second half. This part is from. Oh fuck! What the hell? This part. Another part that's in here, but it's just up an octave, and there's a different Fruity Granulizer part, or different Fruity Granulizer settings. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Was there? Oh yeah. These are all called a live stutter because when I was making a live, there was like a fruity granulizer preset that I found that it was really cool, and I'm like, I want to use this more. So a lot of times I just kind of like load up a live stutter preset and then work from there instead of working from like a default fruity granulizer. So that's why these are all called a live stutter, because that's just where I started from, and then I messed with it from there. So yeah, now I have two granulized guitars. I bring in a third granulized guitar, which is this one. Another guitar part from the second half. And it sounds like that. What do I put on it? Oh yeah, convolver blur. So I just granulize it and then I blur it. So it's a nice little pad type deal. What's up 33 Rob? Welcome. Yeah, that's where this like pad type thing comes in. This like that like that comes from like when you're using an acoustic guitar, the like certain parts of like playing it, like the way that like your hands slip on the strings that don't have like a note to them, they're kind of like percussive almost. They come out as like that when you blur it, and sometimes that can be like way too overbearing and it can actually sound like fucking scary, but like in here it's like pretty subtle. So I think it works pretty well. This is the guitar part, but with a Portal preset on it. I basically kind of did what I did before, where like I just make a bunch of granulized things, a bunch of portalized things, and then try and arrange them into a part that into like a thing that sounds good. So yeah, I have this come in, and I have this come in. Just trying to have things like slowly come in. This one? What is this one? Is this from... What is this one from? It just sounds like another granulizer thing. Granulized guitar. I think it was actually really smart to start with this part first for this song, because then I had like a million different guitar parts to choose from to granulize. So yeah, it's nice having like a bunch of shit you can choose from, and you can just make a lot of different granulized stuff. So there's all this part. Then there's another... What is this one from? Oh yeah, because there's a layer in here where I'm like da 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 da. So I just took that and I granulized it. And I think I put it up an octave probably. And then I have this part, which is... What is this part? Another granulized... Or another blurred guitar part. You see how these parts are cut? This is what I was talking about, where if you have something like this, that... And then you try to convolver blur it. It sounds like a fucking horror movie. Like it kind of fucks up the vibe. So that's why I like manually had to cut out those like, those parts, because otherwise it just is not what I was looking for. So yeah. That's like all of the granulized like and blurred guitar and shit from up here. Pretty much. I just used like a bunch of different shit and put them together. I know that's like a bad explanation. But also like that's literally just what I did. How I went about it was just like, okay, I'm gonna take a guitar part, I'm gonna put it through granulizer. Oh, this sounds cool, I guess. I'm gonna mess with it more. Okay, this sounds cool. I'm gonna keep that clip. I'm gonna make a new one. Okay, maybe this one can go after this one. I'm gonna make another one. This one maybe I'll make it a blur. This could go here. Sure, why not? It sounds good here. You just kind of like try out stuff like that and make it like gridless. Just go by vibes. Oh, I really like this part. Is this literally just reversed? I think it might just be reversed. Yeah, so it's this part but pitched up and reversed, and I'm like cutting it up in certain parts. And it sounds really cool. And then I took this. So what is this? This is like the same thing, basically. I think it's like the same thing, but pitched up even higher. And then I put a portal on it. This is like a really cool portal preset. It kind of just makes it sound all... And then I just have like little bits come in. I'm like... You know? You gotta make it sparse. Yeah. And then this is also basically the same thing, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just another reversed, pitched up guitar with Portal on it. And then I just cut it up. Here's my method for doing shit. Check this out. So you have a guitar loop, right? Oh my god, please work. Let's see, it's pitched. Right? It's like this. It's already pitched up, but you know. You have a guitar loop like this, or really any loop, any like melodic thing that you want. You take it, you stretch it out, like let's say 200%. You stretch it out like that. You go to here and you turn off the snapping, so you're not on a grid anymore. You zoom out and you go cut 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 randomly. Go back, turn off the time stretch. Now you have a bunch of little bits. You can reverse it if you want. You can pitch it up if you want. And then you put Portal on it. And now instead of if you had the Portal just on this loop, it would sound very consistent, which is good for certain things. But if you do it like this, you just have little bits, and you have a little bit more variation, and you're no longer like on like a grid. You just have like a bunch of random little bits, and that's what I did for here. You can see these like random little bits that I just cut up and put Portal on. And you get like a more sparse soundscape where not everything is always playing at once. And then I have a camcorder ambience, and then I have literally just like a shit ton of Yume Nikki sounds that I just layered together. I just went through the Yume Nikki pack and like found like a bunch of random things and put them in. This is like the same thing I did with blinds, I think, from Misaligned. You just like find the funny little sounds and you put them together, and it makes like a little soundscape kind of thing. Boop, boop. Oops. Oops. There's so many cool little sounds. Yeah. Literally just going down the list and like finding funny sounds and putting them all in. And like combined with all the granulate stuff sounds pretty but yeah, I just have all this stuff. It's a bit of a swell. And then it goes into the guitars. This is basically okay, so this song wasn't like entirely inspired by Tailspin by Evangeline. This was I basically like heard that song and I'm like, this song is like the best shit in the world. And then like 2 days later, I tried to make this like with the fucking aftertaste of that song in my head. Not like going back and listening to it to make sure that like I'm doing it exactly like it. I'm just kind of like trying to get the essence of it. So yeah, and then from this style was like put heavily onto Jinsun. So like the techniques used for this are like pretty much the entirety of what Jinsun is. So therefore by proxy, Evangeline pretty much inspired all of Jinsun, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we have this guitar. Everything, every single thing is hard pan left and right. Double tracked hard pan left and right. So we have this guitar. We have these little taps. We have this guitar. And we have this, which is just one of the guitars blurred, I'm pretty sure. Where is it? Yeah, this one. It's gone through 2 blurs, what the fuck? Okay, apparently I double blurred it, which is insane. Something cool I found out about here. I have a resonator on it, a KHS resonator, set to D sharp, which is the key of the song. So it's kind of just resonating a bit more as the root. Otherwise, it sounds like this. Resonator on it sounds like this. There are these 2 things. If you swap them, they make like a funny sound. Sounds like a bell. This song already turned, but here's a bell. And so that's what I did here. I'm just like this is me recording myself like going through and switching between these because I don't know how to automate it. But I just like tried to do it to the beat, so it's kind of offbeat. You posted on Twitter a while back, right? I posted this entire part on Twitter, yeah. Alem synth functional in hashtag music. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, that's awesome. You did fucking jump scare me. That is very sick, though. I don't know how the fuck you do this. Yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome. Alem jump scare, literally. I meant the resonator trick, but yes, that too. I posted the resonator trick in Blisscord. I don't think I posted it on Twitter. Send on Alem motif notes so Alem synth can play Alem. Okay. Hold on, I got a MIDI for it. Where is it? Wait, actually, where is it? Hold on. Projects. File. Import MIDI file. Alem riff D sharp. Here we go. Alem riff D sharp MIDI. Okay, cool. Anyway. Yeah, this is just trying to imitate the tailspin style by just like incorporating a bunch of guitars and pads and stuff. All the pads are just made from convolve or blur guitars. I can't take it. And like I really just the way I do these is I really just like write a part. Like I probably started with this part, and then I just kind of loop it in my headphones, and I like try to play my guitar to sound like find something that sounds right, and then I'm like, okay, that sounds good, and then I record it, and then I play those two parts, and then I start playing more and see if I can get another part, and just like build on to each one. This is the bass, double track bass with just a little EQ on it. This is the same. This is one of the bass parts, I think, but just an octave lower. Because I feel like it feels it a lot better. There's another guitar part. The slides, the swipes, the fucking I feel like are very important because that's a very characteristic part of Tailspin in my eyes. A lot of little percussions. That's me going like on my guitar. Another guitar part. Cool. Tapping on my guitar. This part is free granulizer. Yeah, this is just one of the guitar parts, but through granulizer. And I think that's it. I don't think I really did. Oh, I just cut the highs because it was too harsh. I have two camcorder recordings. I have this one, which is me on a swing. I really like the fucking. You can hear the like creaky swing, the like high pitch, like. I don't know. I feel like it works. I mean, I also am just a really big fan of like really high notes, but I feel like it kind of gives it a nostalgic feel, like hearing the sound of a swing. And then we just have some noise samples. And then we have the alem motif come in. It's like kind of buried, but you can hear it. Yeah, this was actually when I decided I wanted like a little bit of a motif, because I was like, I was like, I knew this song was going to be last, and then I put this in, and I'm like, it's so cool that like this motif comes in right at the end, whereas it comes in at the beginning, and I'm like, yeah, I want to use this more in the album. So that's what I did. Your computer can tolerate having a file named alem.mid, so it hid it from you. Could never be alem.mid, should be alem.goated. So true. So true. Anyway. That's the fucking, that's it. That's the album. That's the album. Bird sound at the end. That's it. This is me hitting the space bar to stop recording. And that's why the audio stops, because I just didn't stop recording. Yeah. That's the album. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening to me fucking talk about my shit for like 3 hours. 3.5 hours. That's cool. If you have any questions, let me know. Just want to say again, gorgeous record, and thanks for breaking it down for us. Yeah, thank you. It'll be on YouTube, of course. Yeah. That was fun. I'm a little worried I didn't do a great job of explaining, but oh well, that's okay. Check music. Yeah. Holy shit, bro. It's so alem. That's crazy. Sick, bro. That's awesome. Kind of sound like bagpipes. I agree. Holy crap, guys. What are they doing there? Fuck if I know. Alem soy. Oh. He's right behind me, isn't he? Get grooving. All right. Have you guys seen the slow vibe gif? All right, that's my groove. Slow vibe, take it easy. Yep, we're taking it easy today. Literally, bro. Yeah. Also, yeah, I think I probably mentioned it in the Moss breakdown, but there is the alem riff, alem motif in Moss. It's behind Cherry's verse. It's just really buried. It's a fucking sine wave that plays it, and it's really buried, but you can hear it if you look for it. Yeah, it's not in every song. It's in Tower. It's in Oblivious. It's in Moss, and it's in and even the rest of my life is seven times. And even the rest of my life is seven times. And even the rest of my life is seven times. Personally, I couldn't hear it if I tried. That's like the one reference. That's like the one song. That's like the one song. Holy shit, that was crazy. That's a crazy reference. That's awesome. I told Trey about this, but at first on Moss fits the song so fucking well. The writing is, oh my god, I know. Oh my god, don't fucking bro, I know. It's so good. Like, Cherry likes to downplay it, but like, it's so fucking good. She fucking killed it. Like, I love her writing on that. Yeah. Cherryverse, one of my favorite Ayla moments, honestly. Cherryverse is so good. Like, I have to do Cherryverse for Redacted parody, and I cannot fucking do it justice. Moss was the first song I heard in the album, and God, it never gets old. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like Moss definitely kind of stands out. Moss is like pretty different from everything else, but also something that I like about Alem that I kind of have tried to do is that I get bored really easily of things, and I try to make sure that like none of the songs are exactly the same. Like, not like, I feel like no two songs are really follow exactly the same format. Every song has at least like something that's unique about them. So yeah, that's what I tried to do. I'm glad that I rejected as one of your favorite moments on Alem Dog. Why would she lie? I listen to Moss whenever I want to lay in bed and be bathed in noise. That's fucking awesome. Bella, what's your magnet word to say? Okay. I told this before. We have explored downtown with me. It is full of love and stuff. We have ICANN has tacos. We have pewter. It's put. Hold on. Put e r pewter because it's on my pewter. And then we have the best one. Let us introduce Mr. Johnson Longfellow, a member most musty. Bro is musty. Like the alem dream? Holy shit, it's like the alem dream. My voice back. Most musty is fucked. I know. I fucking when I realized I could craft musty, I was like, holy shit! Check this out. I used. I know my camera is reversed. I used must plus plus a y. I'm like, bro, I can spell musty. That's awesome. That's so cool. There's stiff competition for most musty. There's people vying for that spot. Yeah, honestly, that's true. That's pretty true. Smash cut. Just got 808 channel points. Like the one base. Like that one base. Holy shit. That's so cool. Yeah. So that's Alem, guys. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Like Durham. Like Durham. This was really interesting. I'm glad. Thanks for tuning in. And hear me talk about my shit. If you have any questions that you think about later, honestly, like, you can feel free to DM me. Yeah. I like talking about my music, so it's not an issue. Yeah, good stream. I got Portal now. Yep. Portal is crazy. I really want to get Autochroma. That's the Imagiro. The Imagiro granulator. Granulizer, and it looks really cool. I will ask you 7 more times how you did guitar thing in Oblivious. Okay, well, maybe not that because I already okay. I did already tell you that one. Maybe you don't have to ask me about that one again, but but you know, maybe like other stuff. You did. I will lay off that. Real. Yeah. Good luck to anyone who did all-nighter. Fucking crossing my fingers for you. I know it's like super rare to get in, but I'm hoping. There's got to be at least one Bliss quarter or like Bliss quarter team that gets in, so we can celebrate. Y'all gonna body all-nighter? I sure hope. I think our song is really, really good, and like I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but I do think that it has a chance to get in. I mean, my first original song. I'm proud whatever happens. That's fucking awesome. Let's go. That's really sick. W plus birthday plus made an original song for all nighter. Literally. That's awesome. I'll be really mad if your team and Vi team don't get in. Both of those are just phenomenal. I can't wait to hear Vi's song because she sounded really excited about it. It's probably like really good. I took it as more of a personal challenge than a competition, but like if I got in somehow, that'd be hype. Yeah, I got you. It was definitely like a bit of a personal challenge for me. Like fucking every previous all-nighter, I like haven't been able to do it. Like I've just been busy like doing other shit. So I've never done something like that where you just like sit in your DAW for like basically 24 hours. I was in VC with Owen and Ryan for like almost 24 hours. Like I slept for 3 hours, and I got food at some point for like an hour. But like it was nearly 24 hours. It was kind of crazy. I think I've become the friend that you send everything to for Vi. Yeah, I think so too. It's pretty cool. Mecca's that friend for me, so I love that genre of person. That's awesome. It's not that big of a deal, but I still wish I was able to finish something. Yeah, that sucks. I got you. But now you have more time to work on it, and you can make it awesome. Because what I heard was already really fucking cool. Yeah, y'all were going in VC, dog. Y'all were cooking unrelentingly. No, literally, we were pretty much constantly like one person in our team was like doing something pretty much the entire 24 hours. Like it was constant because there was just like so much to do. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a very unique experience. I clocked like 13 hours on my DAW in one day. Probably 14 actually. Yeah, okay, speaking of, they're about to kill me. They're busting their ass in VC, and I was just there for 12 hours playing balloons and they needed to work. Yeah, but it was awesome. You were in there playing balloons for like 12 hours and like getting in the way of like prod conversations, but I was glad you were there. It was fucking awesome. I was mad talking over them trying to focus. Yeah, both of you too. Have any of you heard Lundy's song? No, I haven't. I'm sure it's fucking good though. But yeah, speaking of, I got like a cumulative 4.5 hours. I slept for 3 hours, and then I slept for an hour and a half. I'm probably gonna go and like take care of my like essential needs and shit, and like eat and shit. I woke up like an hour before stream. So yeah. Thanks, guys. I actually really appreciate you being here. I will go eat. I probably won't eat, but I will go do stuff. Thanks for hanging out, guys. VOD will be on Blissum VODs. There's currently two alem CDs left on my Bandcamp. That is a limited run. I don't know if I'll ever rerun it. The one on Propal is an indefinite run. You can get that for whenever, but they are slightly different. But yeah, beat battle and stage soon. Sick. All right. Thanks for hosting beat battle, Joseph. I'm gonna head out. Bye, guys. Stay safe, and I'll catch you later.